Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head sang over and over, "That was awesome."
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, get your comedy hats on, because the team behind Family Guy and The Lonely Island are bringing us a revamped spoof of The Naked Gun. Frank Drebin Jr. is the wild card at Police Squad. He's all about justice and protection, no matter how many innocent civilians have to die in the process. But his new case is proving more trouble than he first thought, as he attempts to link the supposed suicide of a man, a dazzling dame, and a sinister tech mogul all together. More so than all other genres, I think, comedy is the most subjective. I know some might say horror, but I feel like we all might share similar fears. Comedy is such a broad spectrum. And if you take a look at Hollywood, at least current Hollywood, that spectrum, I believe, is primarily populated of either trying to be as offensive as possible or having to have some sort of satirical edge that is going to make you think and contemplate whilst you laugh. I don't think there's anything wrong with either of those two, but for a long time now, I've been wanting Hollywood to just kind of strip it back to basics and give us a silly comedy, a comedy that doesn't take itself seriously and is going to do everything it possibly can to make you laugh. The original Naked Gun trilogy, the ones that featured Leslie Nielsen, who is an all-time comedic great, they are terrific movies. Wacky, outrageous humor that doesn't give two hoots about how ridiculous it's being, so long as it can get a laugh out of you. And the same goes for this reboot. I honestly do not remember from watching any new release laughing this hard and this regularly. Just like some of the spoof comedy greats such as Airplane or anything from Mel Brooks, the joke rate in this film is insanely high, to the point where I'm actually now planning a second viewing of this film, because I think that whilst I might have been laughing at, say, one joke, there were several more that I probably missed. Its sense of humour is stupendously silly, whether it is a running gag about cops and coffee, a quite intense romantic montage, or the fact that they, at one point, plain riff on Mission Impossible. The jokes fly at you relentlessly. You're not given a second of downtime, and what that means is that it never drags. This film is a crisp and clean 85 minutes. There is not a moment that it outstays its welcome. You're in, you laugh a heck of a lot, and you're out. And even the jokes that, maybe they're not as good, they still manage to at least get a slight chuckle out of you. And then before you know it, there's another one that's been an absolute zinger, and you're back on the floor clutching your stomach from laughing. Liam Neeson. What can I say about this man's career that hasn't already been said? Oscar Schindler, Qui-Gon Jinn, Brian Mills, he has done everything. Now he can add Frank Drebin Jr. to his list of all-time great roles. This is a comedic tour de force. He totally leans into the bonkers humor, and thanks to his quite regular stoic delivery, somehow he manages to keep a straight face the entire time. I also love that the casting team clearly chose the actor whose name sounds the most similar to Leslie Nielsen. Pamela Anderson continues her career resurgence, comfortably meeting Neeson at that high level. She is not afraid to act like a goofball too, and as the femme fatale, she gets some cracking one-liners. I will also say, please keep your eyes peeled during the credits. Yes, there are some scenes sprinkled in, but that's not what I'm imploring you to do. Read the credits, because the team have even peppered in some jokes that you're going to have to actually try and spot as the credits roll. It's genius. This film, I I had so much fun. If I ever wanted to explain to someone what my sense of humor is, I'll probably sit them down and show them this iteration of the Naked Gun. I honestly hurt from laughing so much. There were tears streaming down my face at points. Each gag is so gleefully dumb or idiotic, but put together and delivered expertly, I reckon it can crack a chortle from even the most hardened of sourpusses. Neeson has proven himself to be a true comedic talent, and I implore Hollywood to keep making films like this. I'd happily watch hundreds of these. If you are the sort of person who has complained that movies just aren't what they used to be, then The Naked Gun will prove you wrong. So I'm going to give The Naked Gun a 9.5 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts on The Naked Gun. As you could probably tell, I thought it was fantastic. It's up there among my favorites of the year. But what did you think? Have you had a chance to see it yet? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, nice and basic one, what do you think is the funniest movie of all time? Personally, I would have to go with Airplane. Not just because I think statistically it is considered to be the funniest movie of all time, but that is a film that I have seen an ungodly amount of times, and I still cry laughing whenever I sit down to watch it. But this is all the time we have for today, so thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.